I've never done anything wrong. I have nothing to hide. So that sums up my legal problems. Now, speaking of legal problems, there's something I'd like to weigh in on here. Because I've spent some time trying to explain myself on Twitter about this man, Chud the Builder, he calls himself, who is a streamer and self-styled free speech activist. And I'm going to sit here on my podcast and talk about Chud the Builder, just so everyone understands exactly where I'm coming from, because I haven't necessarily been the most complimentary person about him. But first and foremost, I'd like to say that there are a lot of important people whose opinions I trust online who think that he's innocent and he was acting in self-defense. Great. In fact, I hope he was acting in self-defense. I hope he was acting in self-defense, and I hope that if he was, he gets home to his son very soon, because we all know he has a child, and I do not wish to see any father locked up unjustly. I genuinely wish him the best, but I'm being attacked by his fans and his friends because I've refused to pay his bail and refused to donate money to his legal situation. And I'd like to explain a little bit about why I made that choice not to part with my hard-earned money and to help this guy out. It's not because I think he's guilty. I've made absolutely no statements implying that he's guilty of anything. I've simply said I will not be giving him my money. And the reason I will not be giving him my money is for the same reason. I have a cordial relationship, let's say. Never really spoke to him one-on-one, but I know his team. His team have reached out to me. I speak to his friends. With that streamer Vitalik, we're in some of the same circles. And I'm glad he's home with his family now. I think he's paid for what he did. I think that he's certainly served his time for what he did. But when he went to jail in the Philippines, I was saying, yeah, fair enough. You can't run around just harassing innocent people who don't wish to be on stream and they don't wish to partake in your buffoonery. You can't be stealing their scooters and grabbing guns out of security guards' holsters and stuff in the Philippines. Okay, you went to jail. Fine. He took his jail time like a man, and he's moved on with his life, and hopefully he's condensed the nonsense. But I didn't defend him at the time, even though I liked some of the work he did, because I've never been a fan of what I call nuisance streaming. Nuisance streaming is the practice of going around and fucking with people who don't necessarily want to be part of your show for the sake of getting clicks or pumping up a coin or, whatever reason you do it. And the reason I will not be giving Chud the Builder any of my money is because I see him as a nuisance streamer. And I fully understand that when I say this, there are some people who will say, as the rebuttals on Twitter have come through, hey man, you're just going to let black people attack people because they said a word, and one word can't give people the excuse to punch people in the face and to chimp out. I know. I agree with you. I don't think anyone should punch anyone in the face for saying a word, like nigger, which is the word in question in this particular stream. However, although no black person should swing for him or punch him for saying nigger, although that's a crime, and the people who do that deserve to be arrested, you have to understand as a full-grown man that if you go around saying nigger, there is a potential chance somebody might swing for you. Now, I'm mixed race, so let's actually change the conversation. Because people are going to say I'm defending the fact that blacks might attack you if you say the N-word. And I'm not. Because nobody should. But because I'm mixed race, people are going to try to personalize this to me. So let's take something that I'm not, which is a faggot. I'm not a faggot. I don't have very many friends who are faggots. I know a few. Actually, no, I don't know faggots. I know gay people. Normal gay people who are cool with me. But let's say you, or me, or anyone wants to be a nuisance streamer, okay? And I decide, me, Tristan Tate, to go to gay pride festivals, gay pride bars, gay nightclubs, gay saunas, gay golf courses, wherever gays hang out. And I decide live on my stream to unwittingly, without these people consenting to being on my stream myself saying, hey, do you believe in freedom of speech? And I'm like, yeah. Faggot, 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 faggot. Now, should the gay person punch me? No. Is it a crime to punch me? Yes. Do I believe anyone should be able to say the word faggot if they like? Clearly I do. But if you fuck around, you might find out, because people don't stick to laws. That's why we have a criminal justice system. And I would have to, as a smart, pragmatic man, understand that if I walk into a gay nightclub as the only straight guy and start saying faggot, that there is a chance someone might try to punch me. Should I do it anyway? By all means, you should. So I don't understand the exact situation that happened with Chud the Builder. I don't. The footage has not been seen, but I've seen some of his other streams where he does exactly that. Hey, do you believe in free speech? Yeah, I believe in free speech. Yeah, what about nigger? Nigger, nigger, nigger. So say nigger in front of black people. Fine. Now, in those particular streams, the black people didn't swing on them. But I think that Chud the Builder has his hand on a pistol by his waist the whole time. Is he hoping somebody swings so he can blast him? Is he thinking somebody might swing? Clearly he is, because he's going out armed, so he might blast him. I feel it to be a bit of a nuisance streamer move, or certainly a dick move, to walk around knowing that you're trying to provoke people or get an aggressive response out of people, or that you may well get an aggressive response out of people, with your hand on a gun, thinking I'll just fucking shoot them. This person doesn't want to be on your stream, and they don't, as much as you have the right to say it, want to be called a faggot or a nigger on your stream. They don't want to be embarrassed on your stream. They don't want to look like a bitch on your stream. And to not look like a bitch, a lot of men will try to punch you in the face. An example I gave was the word retard. Now, people got mad at this example because they're like, Chud the Builder wouldn't insult kids. Maybe he wouldn't. Maybe he's a great guy. I know he's a father himself. But I, for one, am a special needs father. I have a child who has special needs. And if you walk up to me with a microphone in front of my kid, and you start saying, retard, 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 depending on my mood, I'd probably just take my kid, walk her away, and I'd say, look, there are evil people in this world who just want to provoke people and elicit responses out of people. It's fine. But a lot of special needs dads, including me on the wrong day, will punch you in the face. Now, if I punch you in the face and you fucking blow my brains out in front of my kid and empty your clip and be like, self-defense, you may be legally correct. But you are, in fact, still a dickhead. So I don't want to give my money to him. Now, I've not been attacked because I've said he's guilty. I've not been attacked because I said he did anything particularly wrong. I haven't been attacked on my analysis of the situation that he caught himself in because I don't know the situation. I have just said that he is, in fact, a nuisance streamer, and I do not wish to give my money to nuisance streamers. I don't know. All the anti-black, pro-white guys and pro-free speech guys seem to be mad at me about that. Here's an idea. Give him your money. It's only 1.25 million. Why don't you give him your money? You're not mad at me because I've called him guilty, because I haven't. You're mad at me because I won't give him my money. It's my money. I earned it. I need it for stuff. If you're going to go around being a nuisance streamer, it's not my business to try to bail you out. He could make this argument in a more compendious and a smarter way, I feel. But if he is innocent, I wish him the absolute best of luck, and I hope he's exonerated very soon and reunited with his kid. But I felt like I just needed to explain this on my stream. Explain that the whole argument is just about me not giving my money to him, and the reasons why. I look as white as can be for a mixed race person. And I think it's fine for anyone to say nigger. Say it to my face if you want. I don't care. But I wouldn't walk into a fucking gangster rap party in Compton, LA and start screaming nigger without understanding that there's a good possibility someone might take it as disrespect and might try to fight me. But I feel like I was speaking with a friend of mine. Should I say his name? I'll say his name. I was speaking with a friend of mine, Jake, about this, Jake Shields. And he made the point that if you're going to go up and offend people and expect that there may be an aggressive response, be ready to fight, you know? Jake is just like, yeah, I'll fucking say this to whoever. I'll say faggot, I'll say retard, I'll say nigger. But if I offend someone, I'm ready to fight. I don't think having your hand on a gun going around trying to offend people is a particularly manly thing to do. So I will not be giving him any of my money. The yacht